FBW fans, it is now time for your main event here tonight at FBW ShowDown 2025, and it is going to be a Lucha Warfare match for the United States Championship between two men who know each other very well and have a long history with each other. And this man right here, Dante Kruger, returning to action for the first time since FBW Battle Yard 2021, and he is back with a new purpose, representing his heritage for the first time in his FBW career. And he is ready for war, and he's ready to go to war with the man who he actually defeated in his last FBW match at that Battle Yard 2021 event. But the version of Anthony Aries that comes out here tonight is a different version than what Dante Kruger has ever faced. And look at this right here. Look at this updated Titantron for Anthony Aries. It translates to the Mask Hunter. See, as of late, Anthony Aries has been targeting his cousin, the first luchador in FBW history, the Golden Star Gladiator, Felix Zapata. And it all stems from this right here. Look at the mask that Anthony Aries is donning here tonight. That was the mask that he donned to his adoptive Hispanic family to don when he started his FBW career. But his family said no. And Anthony Aries has taken that to heart, feeling that it was because he's not Hispanic by blood, and he's donning the mask here tonight without permission, disrespecting the heritage as he goes for this Lucha Warfare match with Dante Kruger.
This is a Lucha Warfare match for the FBW United States Championship. Introducing the challenger, Dante Kruger. And now, the reigning and defending United States Champion, the Razor Rage, Anthony Aries.
Both men getting ready for this Lucha Warfare match. Anything goes. There will be a winner, and the United States Championship is on the line. Now, the last time these two men faced was Battle Yard 2021, and it was for the undisputed title that Dante Kruger had won that year. And in that match, Dante Kruger picked up the victory. And another keynote between these two men's history is Dante Kruger debuted at Endgames 2020, and in that match, Dante Kruger actually defeated Anthony Aries in his debut match. So there's a lot of history between these two men, and Dante Kruger ripping off the mask of Anthony Aries. Even Dante Kruger feels that Anthony Aries doesn't deserve to wear a mask. The mask represents a lot of things in the Hispanic culture. Anthony Aries being adopted into a Hispanic family from birth. Anthony Aries feels like he's a part of the heritage, a part of the culture, but being denied the mask for whatever reasons. Anthony Aries' family denied the mask. Anthony Aries has taken it personally, and he's holding that grudge, and a huge uppercut to Anthony Aries, flooring Anthony Aries. Now, this is Dante Kruger's first match in many years. You have to think that the ring rust may be affecting Dante Kruger, but Dante Kruger looking good so far in this match as he floors Anthony Aries with a running bulldog. Dante Kruger, the last time he was in FBW, it was a whole different environment. FBW did not have a trampoline. This is a new environment for Dante Kruger, but Dante Kruger looking like he's adapting very well as he floors Anthony Aries with a massive clothesline. Now, this is Anthony Aries' first defense of the United States Championship as Anthony Aries takes down Dante Kruger, not letting Dante Kruger use the chain, but this is the chain that helped Anthony Aries win the United States Championship at Genesis, and he floors Dante Kruger with a strike with the chain. That very chain helped Anthony Aries defeat Draven Souls at Genesis. But Dante Kruger, ready for war, kicks out of a huge chain strike. They say that the first defense of your title is always the hardest, and a low blow from Dante Kruger. Now, this is Anthony Aries' first defense of the United States Championship. He won it in January at Genesis. Now, this is not Anthony Aries' first time holding the United States Championship. He won it at WrestleBash 8 last year, and he actually defeated the Bone Collector Luke Cannon in his first defense of that reign. But could Anthony Aries retain here tonight? And a spear by Dante Kruger. So far, it has been all Dante Kruger. You have to think that Dante Kruger has been training ever since he left FBW in 2021. But Anthony Aries kicks out. These two men have went to war many times in a ring, on the ground, and now in a trampoline. There is a lot of love lost between these two men as Dante Kruger takes down Anthony Aries with a DDT. Now Dante Kruger out of the ring, grabbing a chair. And Dante Kruger says he's ready for war. He means it. And he floors Anthony Aries with a strike right to the midsection. And another. Using the chair to his advantage. He could break the ribs of Anthony Aries. And now both men trading strikes here in the middle of the ring. Who is going to go down first? And a running, jumping knee strike. Taking down Anthony Aries. And now Anthony Aries getting the upper hand with a DDT of himself. The experience factor does have to come into play. Anthony Aries with over a decade of experience. Definitely Dante Kruger taking off the years that he did definitely has to affect him. And Anthony Aries with a chair right to the back of Dante Kruger. And right to the midsection. Payback for earlier. Dante Kruger, a Hispanic himself, donning a mask for the first time in his FBW career. Really embracing his culture as Anthony Aries chucks a cookie sheet right at the skull of Dante Kruger. Dante Kruger wants to represent his heritage more, and he's doing it by wearing a mask like some of his idols does in professional wrestling. But wait, what is this? And he throws Anthony Aries right into that chair. These two men know each other very well. They can go blow for blow because they have had many victories and losses against each other. But now Dante Kruger choking out Anthony Aries with his own chain. And Anthony Aries going low himself. No stranger to those dirty, unethical tactics in a match. What is Anthony Aries going for here? Grabbing some cookie sheets from under the ring. And now striking Dante Kruger. They're really adding the warfare part of this Lucha Warfare match. And Anthony Aries is taking it to Dante Kruger with them cookie sheets. And again, right to the upper back of Dante Kruger. But Dante Kruger fighting back with another massive uppercut. Anthony Aries is staggered now. And now Dante Kruger has a cookie sheet of his own, and he strikes it right into the skull of Anthony Aries. And now targeting the limbs, dissecting Anthony Aries, picking apart Anthony Aries. Anthony Aries is a very resilient competitor, like him or not. Dante Kruger knows that. Dante Kruger knew that he has to take it to Anthony Aries. He really has to bring his all to this match. And now he throws Anthony Aries back into the ring. And Dante Kruger following with that chain. And a drop kick taking down Dante Kruger. Anthony Aries has his chain. But he throws it. Interesting move by Anthony Aries. And now stomping and choking Dante Kruger. Now a cover.
1, 2.
But Dante Kruger stays in the fight. What is Dante Aries setting up for? Is he looking for a suplex? And a suplex to Dante Kruger.
1, 2.
The environment of the trampoline is way different from the ground, from what Dante Kruger experienced. It's so far looking good in this match. We could be looking at a new United States champion right before FBW's biggest show of the year, WrestleBash 9. Dante Kruger hitting Anthony Aries with a double leg drop. And now targeting the limbs once again as he stomps on the leg. And now his other ankle. Dante Kruger, a warrior when it comes to the ring. Dante Kruger, a former King of the Yard champion and a former undisputed champion. Dante Kruger never losing the undisputed title as he shortly got released afterwards. But now he has the Mexican Crab locked in. The Mexican Crab locked in deep. Can Anthony Aries fight out of it? And he does. Anthony Aries, a man who rarely tapped out in his wrestling career. And now Anthony Aries with a sleeper hold locked in. Anthony Aries trying to make Dante Kruger pass out. What is this? Dante Kruger, can he get out of it? And he does. Throwing Anthony Aries over his shoulder to break the sleeper. What is Dante Kruger setting up for here? Could we be looking at another spear? Or no, looking for the kill shot. Can he hit it? And Dante Kruger with a kill shot. The move that won his last match against him. But Anthony Aries kicks out the kill shot, a move that has won Dante Kruger many matches in the past. And the move that won their last battle they had against each other at Battle Yard 2021. And another knee strike. And what is this? Dante Kruger trying to repay the favor with a suplex of his own. And Anthony Aries rolling out to the outside of the ring. You cannot get pinned or submitted even in a no disqualification match on the outside. You have to be in the ring. And wait, what is that? Dante Kruger grabbing something. What? Oh no. It looks like Poppets. Dante Kruger opening a pack of Poppets. We've seen these used in the past of FBW. Filling up his fist full of Poppets. Anthony Aries is staggered. And just knocking him in the face of Anthony Aries. And Anthony Aries is out. Dante Kruger grabbing the United States Championship that he could very win here tonight. But Anthony Aries shoving Dante Kruger away. And now Anthony Aries picking up his United States Championship. And he strikes Dante Kruger with the United States Championship. And Anthony Aries grabbing a little baggie of his own. What could we be seeing here in this Lucha Warfare match? We've already seen hardcore rules here tonight. And it looks like these two men are trying to up the notch here tonight at ShowDown with WrestleBash 9. The biggest show of the year looming right around the corner. But Anthony Aries is back in the ring. And what is this? He's dumping out Legos. You ever step on a Lego yourself? They debilitate anybody. But what is this? Dante Kruger with a suplex onto the Legos. The back of Anthony Aries has to be in agonizing pain. A suplex onto Legos.
1, 2.
These two men are really going to war. Look at this replay. Right onto the Legos. Stepping on a Lego can break any man. And now a DDT right onto the Legos. You step on a Lego, it can take a grown man to his knees. Now just imagine getting suplexed full force onto a pile of Legos. But Anthony Aries, the Razor Rage, this resiliency that I was talking about earlier, Anthony Aries still managing to kick out and stay in the fight to defend his United States Championship that he wants to bring to Wrestle-9. And another suplex. I don't know if he got that all on the Legos.
1, 2.
And Anthony Aries kicks out. That is another factor of this match. Whoever wins this match will be going on to Wrestle-9 to face the class act Draven Solus. If there's even anything left of these two competitors, and another suplex onto the Legos. Dante Kruger remembering all of their history in the past and all of the disrespect Anthony Aries is giving the Hispanic luchador. Oh my God, Anthony Aries just kicked out of one, and Dante Kruger laying on some strikes, but Dante Kruger remembering all of the disrespect Anthony Aries is giving the Hispanic luchador heritage and all of their history in the past. And Anthony Aries has a handful of Legos and he throws it at Dante Kruger. Could Anthony Aries be looking to repay the favor with a suplex of Dante Kruger onto the Legos? Anthony Aries enjoying the screams of pain from Dante Kruger. What a sick, disturbing man the Razor Rage is. But is Anthony Aries setting up for here, and he hits him with the leg drop as Dante Kruger is laying on all of the Legos. And another leg drop. Just taking it to Dante Kruger, and a foot stomp as Dante Kruger laying on the Legos.
2.
But Dante Kruger kicking out. This has been a war. The Lucha Warfare definitely living up to its name. And now both men standing up in a stalemate after everything they have gone for. These two men are destined to fight forever, and they lock up once again here at ShowDown. Both men grappling for control. Dante Kruger looking for a DDT possibly, or a suplex, but no, just striking down Anthony Aries with knee strikes. Anthony Aries backed up into the corner as he stomps on the leg. Now you take out the leg, Anthony Aries cannot hit his finishing move, the Faith Breaker, a move that has won Anthony Aries many matches. You take out the legs, he cannot hit the Faith Breaker. Seems like Dante Kruger has definitely been studying Anthony Aries in his time away. And what is this? And a bulldog right onto the Legos. But Anthony Aries fighting out of it, striking down Dante Kruger. These two men do not care for each other's well regards. What is he going for here? And he hits that Faith Breaker. This could be it. The Faith Breaker from Anthony Aries.
1, 2.
But Dante Kruger barely kicking out, but kicking out nonetheless. Anthony Aries has to be realizing what does he have to do to put Dante Kruger away. Even though Dante Kruger has faced the possibility of ring rust, Dante Kruger has had a great showing here tonight at ShowDown, as Anthony Aries now striking him, whipping him with his chain. And no, wait, what is this? A roll-up!
1, 2.
And Anthony Aries kicking out. Dante Kruger looking to steal the victory here tonight. And what is this? Anthony Aries throwing more Legos. And a second Faith Breaker to Dante Kruger.
1, 2, 3.
And Anthony Aries, the Razor Rage, retains his United States Championship in an amazing showing here tonight in Lucha Warfare.
The Razor Rage, Anthony Aries!
You have to give credit where it's due to Anthony Aries. Even though he's a disrespectful motherfucker, he can back it up in the ring, and he is one tough son of a bitch. But you cannot take anything away from Dante Kruger either. After years away, 4 years away, he's had a great showing against one of the top stars here in FBW. You do not want to mess with Anthony Aries, but welcome back, Dante.